Question number 19. This is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Why? Because if this is 60 and this is 90, this must be 30. And this is 30 and this is 90, of course. If this is 90, this must be 90. And this is also 60. So basically it's a 30, 60, 90. Okay. And in 30, 60, 90 triangle, wait. This is 30, this is 60, and this is 90. Then this side is twice this side. If this is 1, this is 2. And of course, this is under root 2. You must memorize these ratios. Okay. Well, now here, if this is 12, then this must be 6, of course. And because both are similar congruent triangles, you can see, okay. Otherwise, if this is not a midpoint, then these two angles cannot be equal, okay. And these two cannot be equal. So these are congruent triangles. So this is 12, this is 6. So this is 6, this AD must be 6. And it says the length of AD. So that's 6. That's it. And this is 6 and root 3. Because this is 12, this is 6, this is 6 and root 3. So 6 and root 3 is this side actually. So this is not our answer. And 6 and root 2 is nothing actually. And root 2 is for 45, 45 triangle. Okay. So you need to memorize these. If you haven't, you will go to triangle part and see there. The ratios are given. Okay. Alright, so the answer is B. Let's move to this question number 20. Alright, this is a wheel moving, I guess, and there's a graph here. Okay, the figure on the left above this shows a wheel with a mark on its rim. There's a mark on its rim, and mark moves around. Okay, up, down, and see if this is here and this is coming down, then this is going up and this is going up. Alright, this is like that. Alright, the wheel is rolling on the ground at a constant rate along a level straight path from a starting point to an ending point. The graph of y is equal to dt. Y is this height and dt is the distance term, right? In with a function of time. Okay. On the right, the graph y is dt on the right could represent which of the following as a function of time from when the wheel began to roll. So he says, what is y? What is this? What is this? I already told you, when this is here, this is here. When this is coming down, this is coming down. It touches this ground and it touches it. Then again it starts moving up and start picking upward. Alright. Then again it moves here, it comes here. Then it started coming down, it started coming down. It touches this and it touches the ground. Then it started moving again upward and start moving again upward. So what is this? The distance from ground, the height actually. The height of this point is shown in this graph actually, right? So see the options. So it says this shows the speed at which the wheel is rolling. No, it's not the speed. Okay. The distance of the wheel from its starting point. No, it's not telling the distance. It's just giving the vertical distance. Then at which point it is at what height from the ground. So it's wrong either. The distance of the mark on the rim from the center of the wheel, it's constant. It's called radius. The mark from the center is radius. This is always constant. Why do we make this whole changing graph? It's not possible. Okay. And so this is wrong. This is what is talking about radius. Okay. The distance of the mark on the rim from the ground, the distance from the ground, how high it is from ground. So this graph tells us the distance from the ground. So it's actually B. He could have said the height of the point from ground or the distance of the mark from the ground. It's same thing. Okay. So this graph DFT shows the height of the distance of this point or ring from the ground. Okay, it's d. All right, let's move to question number 21. All right, in the equation above, if a is negative and b is positive, which of the following must be true? So we can write it like a over a minus b over a is equal to c. These are cancelled out, so 1 minus b over a is equal to c. Okay, question says a is negative, this is negative, and b is positive, this is positive. So this whole value will become negative. So it will be 1 minus something. So whatever here, it will be 1 plus something. So 1 plus something is equal to c. So the value of c is always more than 1. See? 1 plus something. So first option says c is greater than 1. Yes, c is greater than 1 always. Because whether it's in decimals, it's being added in the 1. Or if it's greater than 1, again it's being added. So whatever the value you get from here, negative value, negative times negative will be positive, and you add the value in 1. So c is equal to 1, no, if only possible if this whole value is 0, then we will have c1. C minus 1 is not possible because it's positive. C less than minus 1, no, not possible. So the only answer is this A, C greater than 1. Because 1 plus something, 1.1, 1.2, 1.2, the value of C is more than 1, always. Okay? So option A is the true answer. Okay? 22. In a state X, Mr. Khan's 8th grade class consisting of 26 students was surveyed, and 34.6% of the students reported that they had at least two siblings. 34.6% of these 26 students. 8th grade class had 26 students. 34.6% said that they had at least two siblings, mean two or more than two. Okay? 34.6% had two or more siblings. The average 8th grade class size in the state is 26. So he says that on the average, every class consists of 26 students. Okay, in the state, like the whole state, every class in the state. If the students in Mr. Kemp's class are representative of students in the state's 8th grade classes, and there are 1800 8th grade classes in the state, which of the following best estimates the number of 8th grade students in the state who have fewer than two siblings? Fewer than two means this is two or more, then the remaining will be fewer than two. So you can represent all the classes by this class of camps. So 34.6% of these 26 students are having two or more siblings. So it means 34.6% of 26 is, let's find out. That's 8.99. 8.99 means approximately 9. Okay. So 9 students out of these 26 students have two or more siblings. So the remaining 26 minus 9 is equal to 17 students. 26 minus 9. 17 students have less than two siblings in this class, in this one class. And how many classes are there in the states? 1800 classes. So in every class, 17 students have less than two siblings. So 17 times 1800 is the total number of students having less than two siblings. So 17 times 1800 is 30,600. So 30,600 students have less than two siblings in the whole state. Okay, so that's option C. Okay. Let's do it in the next video. enough for this video.